What's up, guys? Welcome to your 23rd Python tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to talk to you guys about different ways to test stuff. Now, so far the only test I showed you guys is double equals, to say that one thing is equal to another thing. But there's also different ways you can test, and those include the less than sign, like 9 is less than 7, which would give you false. The greater than sign, and of course that's just that. You can also do the less than or equal sign, which is like 9 is less than, which is not, or equal to 9. It's not less than, but it is equal to, so it would be true. You can do therefore greater equals to, and something that you guys might not know how the syntax goes is exclamation point equals, and this means it's the opposite of this. Exclamation point equals means not equals to. So is 9 not equal to 3? It's true because it's not equal to 3. What about 9 not equal to 9? So anything besides itself would be true. So those are some different tests besides equals equals that we're going to be using to test numbers, strings, and stuff like that. So I'll repeat it again when I'm testing, but just be aware for now. Another thing that people use a lot but is different is called the is operator. Now what the is operator is a lot like the double equal sign, but it's a little bit different. Say you have a list like 1 equals 21, 22, 23. Let's create that, and we have list 2 which equals 21, 22, 23. Now if you put 1 is equal to 2, it's going to come out as true because the lists have the exact same value. But if we have 1 is 2, it's going to be false, because the only way an is can be true is if it's the same object. So for example, you have 1 and equals, actually let's get some new variables, 3 and oops, that's a new one, equals 4 equals a list of like 3, 4, 5. If you have 3 is 4, then that would be true. Never mind this, that's a key that I accidentally hit. So the only way an is would be true is if that they are actually the same object, like this. Even though this and this have equal value, once you put is, it's not false, because even though they're equal, 1 is not actually 2. They're not actually the same object. And on the subject of weird comparisons, there's also the in we talked about earlier. So say we have a variable called pizza, and set it equal to something called Pizza Hut, and we can test using the in, or let me just show you guys. Say test for s in pizza, and it's going to come across as false because the letter S is not anywhere in the value of pizza, which is Pizza Hut. But if we test it for something like P in pizza, come on keyboard, then it would be true because there is a P in Pizza Hut. So that is just what the in operator means, and that's just a different way where you can use to compare, and we can use it in if statements like let me get my cursor, if P in pizza, and that can actually be a test condition, and then you can run a block of code right here. So that's how you use in and is in test conditions, such as like if statements and loops that we're going to be learning later on and stuff like that. So again, those are some different ways to compare, including the is operator and the in operator. So pay attention to those. We'll be using those a little later on. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next tutorial.